The digital revolution has really transformed our lives and the way we access information. That's absolutely true in healthcare. And yet, when you think about how we diagnose disease, we still have to cut tissue out of people and mail it to a lab for processing. We are developing a new technology called virtual biopsy. It's a new imaging modality. You can visualize cellular tissue without taking a physical biopsy. So definitely one of the eye-opening experiences for us has been the complexity of innovating in healthcare. It's a really confusing space. The person who benefits from the device is not the person who uses it. That's not the person who pays for it. It's not even the person who regulates it. And so we've really got a broader appreciation for all the steps in this process. And that's something we've learned very directly here at Fogarty through the workshops and the educational series to be able to think across the full life cycle of innovation.
We're developing a drill-free, patient-specific dental implant. What we do is once the tooth is extracted, we scan that tooth root, and we use that scan to design a patient-specific dental implant that's designed to fit right back in the hole where the patient's old tooth once was. So Fogarty is unique compared to other incubators I've experienced because it is focused on the med tech space, and all the staff members here have deep expertise and skills and experience in the med tech industry, whereas other incubators I've been part of are more generalists and have companies and staff that have experience across a broad range of sectors, which is valuable, but I really needed deep expertise in the med tech space. I needed staff that had unique experience that could help me through all the regulatory hurdles, clinical strategy, fundraising, finance, et cetera, who understand med tech companies. So for the past year or so, I've been having meetings with Gail and Greg to focus specifically on my fundraising preparations. We've done practice pitches. They've looked at my deck. They've helped me to strategize different approaches for talking with different types of investors. They even look at my draft emails sometimes to provide feedback. So the high-touch, hands-on coaching and mentorship and support I've received from the Fogarty team on fundraising has been incredible.
At Radiant Oximetry, we're developing a new type of technology to improve the diagnostic accuracy of fetal distress during labor and delivery. One of the greatest things about the Fogarty program is they personalize the curriculum for you. And I'm not sure if other accelerators or programs are able to do that. And I would say Fogarty is also really invested in people and developing people to be the next generation of med tech leaders. We joined Fogarty around May of 2017. And at the time, I had this idea, but I had never worked in the medical device industry. I was a practicing physician. And I believe the Fogarty Institute saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And that was the ability to lead the company and move the program forward. And what they did was they instilled the confidence for me to be a leader and grow the team to the point where today we've got 9 full-time employees and we're clinical stage and we've closed the Series A.
So the problem we set out to solve is the fact that a lot of high-risk abdominal surgeries have an incredibly high frequency of postoperative infections. So we developed what we call clean incision. It's a technology that actively cleanses, removes bacteria from the wound, and delivers a therapeutic to the tissue to make sure that doesn't happen. We were lucky enough to be probably one of the first companies that got to do a clinical trial at El Camino Hospital. The access to the physicians, the help we had shepherding it through the IRB approval. These were very early studies with our earliest product. We got some great clinical insights and got great product feedback that we were able to bring back into the next generation of the product that we've commercialized today. I think by far, the community is the absolute crown jewel of Fogarty innovation. And it's the mentoring we get from the leadership that's here. It's the camaraderie that we get from our colleagues that are also tackling difficult problems in the space. We graduated from Fogarty, I think, 5 or 6 years ago. But what I think is so remarkable is the continued access that we've had to that expertise, right? It's the open door policy that's here means that we're always welcome back into the community. And I think it's a virtuous cycle too, because whatever we can do to help our fellow companies succeed through the challenges that they're facing, it's sort of the rising tide that lifts all boats, right? That's what's going to keep our community moving forward and lead to successful med tech companies in the future.